Hi, everybody. This is Joe Rand with Better Homes and Gardens Rand Realty, and this is part of our special report on the spring market 2019. 10 years after the 08-09 correction, we are looking at 7 trends to watch. And we have a video series that covers each of these trends. And our trend number 6 is interest rates are still near historic lows. Yay, interest rates are ridiculously low from a historical perspective. When I see people complain that, oh my God, the rate is at 4.5 or 4.25 as they were last year, I just want to just slap them, because from a historical perspective, this is what a 30-year interest rate trend looks like. Goes back all the way to 1973. You can see that rates were going up. They peaked in the early 1980s. Just look at that, over 16% at one point. They've been going down mostly since then, a couple ups, but mostly down since then. And they're now, for 18, the average interest rate according to Fannie Mae was about 4.25. It has gone down since then, so the 19 rate is even below the 18 rate. But even if you look at where it was in 18, from a historical perspective, it's ridiculously low. We thought rates were at historical lows at the height of the last seller's market in 04 and 05. They were at 6%. They're now at 4%. You know, I can remember getting my first loan to buy a home in 1994, and I got a 6% 3-year adjustable. It would have been an 8.5, which was the prevailing rate at the time. I got it for 6.25, 6.5 for 3 years fixed, and I was thrilled. And that is way above where rates are today. Rates are really low, and that helps the market in so many ways, because if the rates are low, buyers can stretch a little bit more to buy a home, which tends to help sellers because it pushes prices up, but it pushes prices up in a way that doesn't actually hurt buyers, because they're paying as much as they would have for the same priced home at a higher interest rate. So look at this chart. This is buying power at various interest rates, and you can see, let's look at the 4%. At 4%, your buying power to spend $100,000, spend $1,000 in a monthly payment, you can afford a $209,000 house, and your monthly payment is $477 on $100,000 borrowed. Now you can see, if rates were to go up, say, to 6%, what that does to your buying power goes from 209 to 166. That's a $40,000 reduction in your ability to buy a home. The other way to think about it is that because rates are so low, that buyer can stretch from buying a $166,000 home to a $209,000 home without having to increase his or her payment, because those rates are so low. You can see what happens from 4 to 6% in your monthly payment. Your payment goes up from $477 to $600. It's a dramatic increase. It does, to some extent, juice the market if there's an anticipation that rates are going to go up. I don't think anyone's seeing that right now. All the pressure on the Fed right now is to lower rates. The economy's strong and rates are still not going up. There seems to have been a systemic change in the way interest rates have worked over the last 15 years, which has kept rates really low, which really does help the housing market. And our expectations that rates are going to stay low this year, which is going to help the market through the spring market, and is going to help push prices up without hurting buyers, because I think rates are going to keep going down. We hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, go to your Rand Realty agent or contact me. I'm Joe Rand. Thanks so much for listening.